Hi, welcome to Jeff's musical car in Moncton, and this week I have the Blackrats.
Hi, Jeff.
Thanks for coming along.
Thanks for having us.
So, how'd the Blackrats start?
Pete, you should feel this one.
Blackrats is a long story. It started like way back in 2009, and lineups have changed multiple times
Okay.
since then.
What did we decide we were? 5 point?
Mark 5.
Mark 5?
It's up there. Like we rival Spinal Tap with drummers.
Yeah.
Love it.
Yeah.
I haven't exploded
Yeah,
yet.
no one's
Yeah,
exploded
yeah.
though. Yeah,
No,
that's good.
That's a good sign.
Explosive things come out of him, but
Yeah.
not him as a whole.
Different
Either that or
story.
you gotta die
Very
once a
different,
year,
yeah.
one of the two.
Yes,
Yeah, so I mean the Blackrats started. The founding member is no longer with us, but we carried on.
Mhm.
Yeah.
A little bit different. Dropped the saxophone player, dropped lead guitar. We got Jason who does both.
Yeah, been fantastically.
Got Sarah fronting the band now. Got Dylan on drums and grumbles.
Okay.
Drums and grumbles.
Drums and
So
grumbles.
it's been quite the evolution,
It's
but
been quite
Yeah.
the evolution.
new
we're-
EP. This was obviously with this lineup here.
Yes,
Yeah.
it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we...
It's,
When did we
our,
used to record that? In the spring?
early spring.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And then, yeah.
Yeah, it's the first with this lineup with the female vocalist and the
Yeah.
different style change. Like you listen to what we did in the last record versus this, they're almost
Yeah.
two different styles for the most part, but still have a similar vibe.
Yeah.
You feel comfortable with what came out in this EP that you'll kind of
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah, we're really proud.
You'll keep
Yeah.
maybe going along
Like
with
this
this
EP
style forward.
This EP is part one, so to say. Like come April, we'll put out like the full length under the same name.
Right.
But that's coming out on vinyl
Yeah.
with 11 tracks.
Nice. So let's get right into the music. What song are you gonna play today?
We're gonna go with our first single, which is called Blood on My Hands.
All right. Let's hear the Rainy Day Just
Yeah,
Musical
all
Car
right.
edition.
Yeah.
Counter in, Dylan.
Out of the mist and the black of the night, out of the darkness that came such a fright, and near a creature towards you to flow. And now you feel those sharp teeth on your throat. I've got blood on my hands, I've got ice in my heart. If you want me to keep better, know where to start. I've got blood on my hands, I've got ice in my veins. When you get with me, you will never ever be the same. Learn how to run, I know you're too smart. Maybe a monster, but we'll never part. I will tear you apart. Your friends, they warned you, be careful, they said. When you go walking over graves of the dead, you never know how to evil exists. And now you're lost to a vampire's kiss. I've got blood on my hands, I've got ice in my heart. If you want me better, know where to start. I've got blood on my hands, I've got ice in my veins. When you get with me, you will never ever be the same. Learn how to run, I know you're too smart. Maybe a monster, but we'll never part. I will tear you apart. When I get you alone, when your heart turns to stone, with each half as a knife, I will put an end to your life. I've got blood on my hands, I've got ice in my heart. If you wanna be with me better, know where to start. I've got blood on my hands, I've got ice in my soul. If you try to get away, I will swallow you whole. I've got blood on my hands, I've got ice in my veins. When you get with me, you will never ever be the same. Try to run, I know you're too smart. Maybe a monster, but we'll never part. I will tear you, I will tear you, I will tear you, I will tear you apart.
Love it. obviously a lot different than anything you record in studio, electric to acoustic wise. But
we
it's
came up with this last week.
yeah, I was kind of curious how it would work out, but it sounded great.
We ended up getting on a show at the Carlton in Halifax on tomorrow.
Yeah.
Too loud for that.
And we're playing acoustically because we are too loud for the
Yeah.
Carlton. So we honestly, okay, we're gonna do an acoustic set.
Yeah.
And then you contacted us. It's like, oh, well, we already have this half worked out, so this is gonna be
That worked out good.
Yeah.
So tell me a bit about some cool moments you've had so far, like as this lineup.
Well, our first gigs as this line were with the Gutter Demons, which is nice. Like really, they're a really well-known band in the genre that we are in, and so that was really kind of awesome for Jason and I to start our first couple of gigs with them.
Yeah.
That was a good
So
time.
that was tons of fun, and we actually came here last time with them to Moncton, and then studio time was lots of fun. I had a great time in the studio.
I mean, like,
yeah.
coming in the studio with this as a band, all of us were we were ready for it, you know? Like, we all practiced, we all did
We
our
had
homework.
sheets
Yeah.
full of notes
You know.
of like what we wanted to make sure happened.
So
and-
instead of spending like a month in the studio, like I did my drum tracks in 5 hours. Sarah did her vocal tracks in 2 hours, or 4 hours, whatever it was.
well, it was about 4, yeah.
Went to get
Yeah.
coffee and they were done.
Yeah.
Like I had 4
Essentially.
songs done by the time they got back from college.
Your next EP could be called Efficiency.
Yeah, basically, right? Yeah.
And yeah, it was cool too. I mean, it was a 50-50 of doing it ourselves and doing it in the studio. So like, you know, we recorded the guitars at our jam space.
Okay, yeah.
And you would never know it on the
Yeah, yeah, for sure.
That's fun. It's good, yeah.
Oh, it's layered. It's just,
And we've like kept everything, I mean, for the sake, we kept everything local in Halifax. Like we recorded in Halifax, we mixed and mastered in Halifax. Like everything was done in town, which is really nice. And
Yeah.
as a quartet, like we write really well together, which is really nice because, you know, like everybody comes up with like, because we're all like solid musicians on our own, too, like our individually as well as together.
Yeah.
So
We
it's
also
like
really
it's nice
fuse
to
as
sort
well.
of- yeah, so we have this really great opportunity when somebody shows up with a riff to be like, let's go here next. And then all of a sudden
Yeah.
it's like, it's a whole song within like, you know, 15, 20 minutes. And we're like, wow, that worked well.
well, in this band, there's no sole songwriter. We kind of write it as a band instead. So you don't have a singer songwriter come in and say, "Here's the song, play this."
Yeah.
It's more of, "Here's the riff, let's put it together, let's do this. You write
Yeah.
this, and come up with it that way." It's more of an old school approach to writing versus how a lot of bands today have a localized frontman who writes all the songs
Yeah.
and we're their backing band.
Well, that's great. Well, I look forward to whatever comes out in the
Excellent.
future, and I can't wait to see the second part, I guess, of the
Yeah,
EP.
it's gonna be exciting. There's 5 more tracks on that, so it's gonna be great.
Love it.
Oh,
Well,
some good ones there.
well, that was it for this episode. Blackrats, check out the EP,
Thanks, Tim.
and we'll see you next time.
It's just musical